Hi guys, today we are going to go over some practical gifts that I think homebodies like myself would enjoy receiving, especially if they are crocheters, knitters, readers, or just like to be homebodies in general. So yeah, let's get started. I'm really excited for these items because I actually made a lot of these items myself for myself because I realized I needed some of these things, and instead of buying it, I was like, I can just make it. So if you are a crafty person, these are items that some of these items you will be able to make to gift to others, and I think they would really appreciate them. The first item on this list is an item I realized I needed after I started to knit, and that is little project bags. So this one I made haphazardly. Actually, I made two. They're haphazardly made, but they just work so well. I'll show you what I use it for. So this is the one I'm currently using, and it just has my current knitting project in here. Let me get it out. So this is my current knitting project, and then the ball of yarn just sits in here, and I just close it. If I can get the other yarn out. There we go. And I just get to knit, and the yarn stays in here. And it, since it's not like tight here, it just works. So you can, again, if you know how to sew, if you have a knitter or a crocheter in your life, trust me, these are essential. And having more with like fun fabric patterns, the best, honestly. Like I would love like a few for every season, just so I can like change it around and stuff. Especially because like I carry my projects around so I can work on them wherever I am. And I know a lot of knitters and crocheters are like that. So believe me, little project bags like these are amazing. I will have links down below for like equivalent ones on Etsy if you prefer to buy gifts for somebody, but if you do make them, trust me, these are very much appreciated. And while I'm on the topic of little tote bags, these other little zippered pouches, I did not make this, I bought this, but I could make myself some, because for knitting and crocheting, there's a lot of like just little things that we need. So like, for example, I have my tape measure. I have my little like counter. Well, it's locked, but it's my little counter. And then I have a Ziploc bag with my stitch markers and my needles that I need to weave in the ends. I have a pencil for marking on the pattern. I have sticky notes. Yeah. So, oh, and then I have my cute little scissors. So all of these little pouches, they are essential because I get to just put it in my basket wherever I'm at, and then I have everything I need in this. And I use this for crocheting and for knitting. So for these next two items, they are essentially, they have the same purpose. However, they work differently. So the first one is this right here. It is a foldable lamp, and it's portable. It's LED, so I just have to charge it here. And I get to take this around the house with me. And I use this either when I'm knitting or when I'm reading, because I prefer paperback books, and I don't like to put some of the light, like the clip-on lamps or lights on my book, because depending on how floppy the book is, it tends to like flop back, like with the weight of the light. I don't know. It's a thing that bugs me. And if there's a reader in your life and you've heard them complain about this little lamp has been the best. I also get to put this on my lap desk, again, when I'm reading, and it's great. I've also used it for knitting while we're watching like a movie or something. My husband doesn't mind the light. It just works. It's compact. This is a really good light. So again, I'll link it below. I don't have affiliate links, by the way, so like I'm not making anything. It's just, yeah. So this light. The other one, I got this as a white elephant gift exchange last year with our small group. And it has changed my life too. It's one of these like neck lamps. And you can change the warmness like of the lights. You can make it cool, like whatever. And it's rechargeable. It's great, guys. Like this also for knitting and reading. The best. I can't turn it off now. There we go. Again, if you have a crafter or like a reader in your life and they don't have one of these, the best. This one, I'm not sure where it was from, obviously, because it was a gift. But I've seen a lot of them online. So I'll link some options down below. As you can tell, I'm very particular with my reading lights. So these two are great options. And I highly recommend both of these. The next item is also for books. And it's this right here. I made this one. It has rice inside. Let me see if it can focus. There we go. They sell like leather ones that are like super pretty too, and then they also sell like these like plastic ones that are magnets, so they like it like closes, it clamps together. I'll put pictures here of what I'm talking about, but this isn't like a need, obviously, like when you're reading. But it's great because it helps keep the book open. So a lot of the times, especially like the thicker books or like the hardbacks, I don't necessarily like to like carry it because they're heavy. So I like to read with my lap desk, and then this just kind of sits on top, like it's like a weight, and then I just like scoot it down if I'm reading at the top of the page, and then I just scoot it up when I'm reading in the bottom, and it's great. It works. Fabric thingy that I made, and it just has rice inside of it. For a while I literally was just using a snack Ziploc bag, like the long ones with just rice in it, just to make sure I liked it, and I did. So then I decided to make this, and I haven't regretted. Like, it's great. Is it a little bit extra? Sure, maybe, but it's great. It's one of those things that you don't think that you need, but once you have it, it does change how you read, and I love it. It's great. So again, if you're crafty and you would like to make one of these for a reader in your life, I'm sure they are going to appreciate it after they have it. For people that are cozy crafters in your life, these are great because like you could still knit with these because your thumb is also like not fully covered. So you could still knit, you can read, you can do anything with these gloves. So if you have a knitter, crocheter, reader in your life, they will appreciate these. I've even seen some artists, like painters and stuff, wear these kinds of gloves. So they're versatile. Trust me. These are always a good idea. And the last two items, they're things that, I mean, I'm sure you can make. I don't know how to make these things, but you can probably make them. But you can also just buy cute ones. And it is mugs. Everybody enjoys a cute festive mug. You don't have to get like this one. I just grabbed one from my kitchen. But I would, if somebody gifted me mugs, I would be so happy. I mean, my mother-in-law has gifted me mugs, and they're like some of my favorite mugs. Like, I love cute mugs. So a mug is a great gift because even if they don't drink coffee, they might drink tea, they might just drink water. They could drink anything out of a mug. Like, it's just a cup, right? So you can get them a cute little mug that reminded you of them. But again, this is something I think you can make if you are into pottery and all that. You could make one, but you can also just buy them one. And the last item is a cozy blanket. As a homebody, I love blankets. I have blankets for every season. And they just bring me so much joy. So I know so many other people in my life that also blankets bring them so much joy. When people come visit us for friends movie nights, they love our blankets. You can never have too many blankets, like ever. These are always a great gift idea. So if the person you're shopping for is a homebody, I'm sure they're gonna appreciate a cute, warm blanket and a cute mug. Believe me, they're great. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little practical gift guide. I will link everything down below. Obviously for the blankets and stuff, it's whatever you guys decide, and same thing with the mugs. So those two things are not going to be linked. But the lights and all that, like I'll link the equivalent of everything else I mentioned. I'll see you guys later. Bye.